All right, Coach, tell us about your upcoming season. How has the success from last season helped you build for this year?
Well, we're probably an interesting case. We've only got 2 returning players from last year's teams. We've got 13 newcomers. I think that our run there at the end of the season has carried over somewhat in the practices and the work ethic of the kids. But brand new basketball team, a lot of questions still yet to be answered. But hopefully we can build on what we did last year.
What are your thoughts about the conference as a whole this year?
I think the conference is better this year than it was last year. I think it's getting better. I think that there's a big group of us that are in a pack just below Eastern Illinois and Moorhead. But I think it's going to be another balanced year in the OVC.
Okay. What do you think about the new tournament format and making Municipal the home for the OVC tournament for the next several years?
I like the tournament atmosphere being here in Municipal. I like the tournament having 8 teams. It does give you a chance to plan on your season a little bit better than you do when there's just 4. But I think it could be a wonderful marriage between the two, and anxious to see how it works out this year.
What do you like most about your team this year?
Well, with 13 newcomers, we don't know yet. We'll be a much different basketball team in January. I like our enthusiasm and our work ethic, but a lot of that comes with the youthfulness of the bunch. We just hadn't figured out how to bring it every day. So, a lot of questions still yet to be answered.
You mentioned the number of newcomers you have. What do you see as some other challenges for your team this season?
Well, if there's any challenges more than youth, it's going to be kind of scary. We do have some injury problems that are kind of creeping in and affecting us a little bit. And the schedule is we've probably scheduled a little over our heads this year. But again, we did that on purpose. We wanted to throw these young kids in the fire and see what they could handle. So we've got a lot of challenges. The youth is never going to go away. The good schedule is going to be tough, but we need to be injury-free and ready to go.
Alicia Weatherly really stepped up for your team last year. Tell us about the importance she places on your team.
Well, she's the only one that's got a lot of experience. She's the only senior on the team. She had an injury last year during the season that prevented her from probably having a better year than she did have. But she's had surgery on it here recently and is coming back. But I think they look to her for some leadership, for some guidance. It is different though, because last year's team was so much different than what we're going to be like this year. But having a little bit of, she's kind of a calming force out there for us, and I think the kids do lean on her.
Tell us a little bit about your non-conference schedule and some of the challenges you see there.
We've got 2 Big 12 opponents, Missouri and Colorado. We've got Louisville out of the Big East. We've got SEC, Kentucky, and Vanderbilt. And then we've got some Missouri Valley teams and some others sprinkled in here and there. But, it's a very, very tough non-conference schedule. It's going to exploit whatever weaknesses we have. We're going to know quickly. But we believe that that's the way we need to do things to try to get our team ready for the OVC schedule.
Excellent. Thank you, Coach.
Okay.